And we should be live, I think. I hope so. Okay. Hey, what's up, guys? Who we got here? Let's see. Have Verhovats, what's up, bro? DK Ice Blood. I like it a lot. Then they also have improved some mechanics since I played it at Gamescom 2024, but character movement could use some more adjustments, but overall I like it. Yeah, I would put it something like that. By the way, we're going to discuss Gothic Remake demo, obviously, and how people and the overall reception from people, the Steam reviews. I'm probably going to react to some videos, maybe, you know, we'll see. But yeah, we're going to talk about the general reception of the game. I already gave you my full thoughts about the demo and what could improve, what's already good and stuff like that in a video and on the yesterday stream. So did you guys play it? Did you got the chance to play it already? What did you think about it? And yeah, we're gonna talk about all of that on the stream for a couple of hours, I think. I'm not sure. Hey, what's up, Marachak? What's up, Bear Puppy? Jagger Lame. Hello, hello. You didn't know I have a live stream? Well, I'm still trying. Trying is the key word, to stay consistent with some live streams. Like at least, I don't know, I have maybe 5 or 6 a month if you check my channel or something like that. But when there is something happening that I want to cover, I will usually stream it. Like, you know, I also wanted to do more streams in February about, I wanted to stream Kingdom Come Deliverance too, but I never got the chance to it, you know, because I was focusing on doing videos, and since I do everything by myself still, it's kind of hard to balance it out. But I will always stream when I get a chance to talk about the current topics that I'm currently interested in, like obviously RPGs and stuff I want to cover on the channel. So yeah, I think this is a nice opportunity to talk about Gothic demo and the reception of the demo. What people think about it, what people are saying in the reviews, videos and stuff like that. Yeah, I got some pages open up here, as you can see, so we're gonna read some reviews. I'm also going to read your opinion about the game in the chat, and yeah, we're gonna talk about the Gothic demo. Let's see what you guys are saying. I'm also trying to dual stream on Twitch as well. Not sure how that's going to work. But yeah, if you prefer watching... shut the hell up, Diego. If you prefer watching me over there, you can also do that now. You can also tell me if the music in the background is too loud. I just want to play some music in the background, so, you know. Obviously, it's gonna be Gothic music. Character movement, combat, and some more polish. My computer will not run Gothic Prologue very well at all. What's your PC specs, by the way? Because I don't consider my PC to be some top-of-the-line PC, but still, like, 4060 Ti was just enough to run the game when I'm not streaming in 2K on high details without any issues. But when I was streaming, I had to bump that resolution down to full HD in order to maintain some proper locked 60 FPS, because it wouldn't work on 2K on high when I'm streaming, but when I'm playing the game by myself, at least the press release of the demo. For me, the graphics are great, the optimization is halfway there. I have relatively high-end PC, about 70 FPS on the highest settings at 1080p. Yeah, I think most people will have similar performance in the game, although I saw a lot of people complaining about the performance, which was kind of surprising to me, because I thought it's going to work relatively well on pretty much semi-modern PCs, you know. They definitely need to improve running and combat animation. It feels awful. OG Gothic games have snappy animations. The feeling of hitting mobs and NPCs feel bad too. I mean, yeah, you're kind of right. Actually, I don't think the animations are that bad, to be honest with you, but the feeling of the controls, the snappiness of the controls is, like I said in my video, definitely better in the original game. Like, you press the button and the animation happens. But Yeah, I know what you mean. It feels pretty bad to change directions all of a sudden in while moving around, you know? Feels floaty, but I'm pretty sure that developers will take all of this feedback seriously, like they did for their playable teaser back in 2019, so we can probably expect a lot of changes in the full game. They already proved they will take all of the feedback seriously, judging from past experience, so yeah. You have 3040 Ti, you believe it runs well? 3040? I didn't even know there's a 3040, to be honest with you. 16 gigabytes of RAM. You have Ryzen 5, NVIDIA GTX 1650. Well, I can imagine the game not running that well on that configuration, especially because of the GPU. Because 1650 is like, you know, on its last legs in 2025, I would guess, at least. You love the game, but it didn't look or run good on GTX 1650. Oh, another 1650. Yeah, I know the 1650 is still a pretty popular card, but it's very, like, I would say it's on the edge of an upgrade for 2025 new games. I mean, you kind of have to expect that, right? 3050 runs pretty well stable, 60 FPS and high. Yeah, like 3050 should be fine, right? You finished KCD 2 this morning, it was amazing. You have Gothic Remake installed right now. I think Kingdom Come Deliverance was really well optimized. Really, really well optimized. But yeah, make sure to give that feedback to the developers where it matters. I think they have a page where you can do it. After playing the demo, you have that QR code which you can scan and leave the proper feedback. So, is there a way to finish off NPCs in the demo? I believe you can only kill Kirgo, which I did on my stream and on my in my video. So you can let him teach you the one-handed skill, and then you get the prompt to do the execute move at the end. So yeah. Kakav je Gothic Mrale, onako, za sad nije loš. Have my Serbian people or Balkan people here. You think they should add AMD FSR? I mean, I wouldn't worry about a lot of those graphical settings or just settings in general, because the full game should probably have all bells and whistles when it comes to graphical settings and settings in general. Zardas. Oh, we have our boy Zardas here. Hey, where are you from? Yeah, I have been following you for some time. I can't figure out your accent because my accent sucks. I'm from Serbia, actually. He's from Yugoslavia. Yeah, Yugoslavia. Yeah. From Balkans, let's say. Did you see Asmongold's reaction after playing the demo for like 15 minutes? He didn't like it at all. Speaking of which, check this out. One of the tabs I have open here is his playthrough, because if I can see it here, it's only like 30 minutes. So I'm gonna talk about the Steam reviews and talk a little bit about the game before I react to his playthrough. Funny thing about that, I didn't watch the... Wait, my phone is going off. Oh my god. Second. It was my mom, by the way. Okay, as I was saying, we're gonna watch Asmongold's playthrough. Maybe not the full playthrough, but some parts. Like him or not, I think he is a perfect example of a new player. So, you know, the player who knows nothing about Gothic in general, so even if he hated the game totally, you can see how new players who are entering the world of Gothic could react, you know, so it will be interesting. Asmongold is irrelevant as hell. I don't think that's the case, man. Like him or not, he's freaking huge and he has a lot of influence on not only games, I would say. I actually think he's a very level-headed top streamer, like, at least in my opinion. It's a bit strange how everyone is nice to you in the game. I don't think everyone is nice to you. Like, you have dialogue options which can piss off almost all NPCs and they can just one-shot you and kill you. Agreed. I would like to be able to change mouse sensitivity and lower the master volume. I mean, you can, to be fair, I think you can expect that in the full game. It's just the demo, so I wouldn't be worried about such things. But yeah, it's a legit criticism, I guess. I mean, people love difficulty in games. Dark Souls and Gothic has different type of difficulty. People have to adjust or get filtered. You know what? I think, like I said on my stream and in my video, I think Alkima has a very tough job here, because how do you make an action RPG that purposely have to be not janky, but let's say very rough in the beginning because your character sucks, and how do you make, you know, how do you balance that out? You have to suck at the beginning, and you know, you know what I'm saying here. It's kind of tough to balance out the whole philosophy of Gothic of your character sucking at combat at first and having to learn some things before he gets a little bit better. But the problem is in the demo, even when you get better, when you learn those one-handed skills from Kirgo, the controls still kind of suck. You know, they're not snappy, even though your character is better at combat. So I think that's the main focus. That's what the main focus of Alkima should be when it comes to combat. They really need to improve the core controls of the game. They should make them snappier, maybe even cut off some animations, stuff like that. Here for some swamp weeds. Pozdrav iz NS, brate. Pozdrav, brate. Zardas, ti si naš te, bra. Hvala ti. Thanks, bro. Thanks for the super chat, bro. If there's a lump of ore on the ground, someone is bound to go and pick it up. Okay. Yeah. Sucking at combat in the beginning and the gameplay being janky aren't two different things. Wait, what? Sucking at combat in the beginning and the gameplay being janky aren't two different things. They actually are. I mean, if you're going to go with the philosophy of Gothic where you have to suck at the beginning, I think no amount of player skill can avoid sucking at the beginning, if you know what I mean. But if we judge it by Gothic demo, at least so far, you can pretty much parry everything, like I showed you on the last stream. You can parry everyone and kick everyone's ass if you have the skill, I guess. So yeah, I don't know how they're going to continue when it comes to some of those mechanics. One thing is for sure, whatever happens, the controls definitely need to improve at least a little bit more if you want to gain some brand new fans of the series, you know. I mean, you have this very dedicated community of Gothic players that will know what's going on. They know that you have to suck in the beginning, so they will stick with it and they won't quit. But you'll have a lot of new players, and the history might repeat itself here, because you have a lot of new players that don't know nothing about the game. They will just go in, see the controls suck, and your character is acting weird. So I don't know how you can balance that out, to be honest. So maybe they won't even try, who knows, but I definitely think the controls need to improve a little bit on the fundamental level. The movement is so bad, it looks like a Rockstar game. I don't know about that. Was there a steal getting caught mechanic in the demo? I don't think so, but I think only Kirgo will react if you pull out your weapon sometimes, like in the original Gothic. They definitely need to fix up some of the animations and movement. Biggest issue right now. Yeah, I agree. You think parry needs to be nerfed somehow because it's kind of OP now? Yep. I think they should simply add some behavior to NPCs. If you parry them like a couple of times in a row, the third time will be much, much harder, or they do something else to counter you, you know? But yeah, I'm gonna start reading some reviews on Steam. Your character not knowing how to block or being overpowered is not the same as animation being low. Kingdom Come 1 did a much better job at that. I actually gonna disagree with you on that because I didn't like the combat that much in Kingdom Come 1, but I'm loving it in Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I think it's a huge improvement over Kingdom Come Deliverance 1. I thought the combat in Kingdom Come Deliverance 1 was extremely floaty and unresponsive, to be honest with you. Even so, I like the game in general because it's very immersive and it grips you from the beginning. Animations in the demo make Elex combat looks phenomenal. I don't know about that. I wouldn't agree with that. Both new camp guys also react to weapon being drawn. They didn't for me, at least in the press release version. I didn't test it out in the latest version although I'm pretty sure they didn't react at all in the current version, but they said there will be bugs in the demo, so yeah. Kingdom 1 combat sucks, bro. They had the right idea for the combats in the first game, but they only executed that idea properly in the second game, if you ask me. Like, the second game has a much better combat. Alright, so I'm gonna refresh the page here. So Gothic Remake currently sits on mostly positive on Steam, but I'm pretty sure it only needs, let's see, it only needs like 1 more percent. It's 79%, so that means it only needs 1 more percent to be positive in general, which is pretty decent, right? And it has a lot of reviews for a demo. We can check SteamDB and see how many active players and what's the peak. Yes, so the peak was 10k, which is very respectable. Wait, I need to lower my volume a little bit. Yeah, I think 10k peak for a demo is pretty decent, I would say. What do you guys think? I think that's pretty decent for a demo. And currently we have almost 3.5k. You know what's funny? What was the peak for Avowed? Almost 20k, something like that. Yeah, so we have a full game over here, which people were talking about a lot, but Avowed didn't have a lot of active players, the peak at least, and we have Gothic demo with almost half of that. I would say that's a success, but it all depends now how Arkema is going to take the development further and if they're going to apply all the feedback like they did from the playable teaser and make the final game into a very decent, if not great RPG, you know? Gonna go back to the reviews. So if we click here, let me just see what you guys are talking about. I think aside of combat, the game looks good, but really need more grim and gloomy vetter variants that are akin to the original ones in the full game. Yeah, that's another feature that we can only see in the full game. The demo is very small for, you know, showing off weather effects and night and day cycles, I guess. My biggest concern, besides the combat and controls, is the AI system, because Gothic 1 had some amazing freaking AI in general, especially for that year. I don't know how many of those small details from the original they're going to manage to implement in the remake. So yeah, okay, what should I read here? A guy who played it for 1.5 hours. I think you can beat the game in like, if you rush it, you can beat it in like 25 or 30 minutes. And 1.3 hours maybe doesn't seem a lot in general, but for this playable demo, it's quite a bit actually. Definitely felt like I was playing Gothic this time. Needs more polish in terms of movement, interactions, and obviously optimization, but other than that, definitely going to be going in the right direction. Keep it up, devs. Okay, I kinda agree. We have a guy here that says, game really eats my RTX 3080, and I like what I see in performance as well. Game is slow and you have to make your play smart, not to run in some situations and return back to your last save game so fast, so far. I think he meant to say so far. What I saw, I like it, and I will wait for some more news. Thanks for the demo. My system can handle it well, at least. Okay, some positive. Let's read some negatives, maybe. Okay, we have a guy who played it for like 20 minutes. I understand it's a demo, but the controls are objectively bad. I decided to attack Ori. The guy on the gate controls platform at the start. He one-shots and knocks you down. Okay, that's fine. He continues to do so, and you have to reload the game because you can no longer move, and you're not in the endless loop of knockdown. Dodge sometimes work, block never works, and you attack so slowly. It's sad. I think block works fine because I show you can parry like a lot of attacks in a sequence at once, pretty much. Not at once, but in a sequence. So I blocked like 4 attacks in a row. Dodge sometimes works. I think dodge works fine, and I'm pretty sure it has iframes, you know. But the like everyone who is criticizing the controls, I will agree with them because the controls definitely need to improve. I never tried to kill Ori, come to think of it, but I'm pretty sure you can knock him down. So yeah. The world looks beautiful and the voice acting is great, but games need to stop with the slow animations and clunky from soft crap combat. No, I would not agree because this game definitely doesn't feel like Souls-like combat, if you ask me. The swimming controls are pretty good until you have to get out of the water, but by this game's logic, your character would not be able to get out of the swimming pool if the ledge was 1 foot over the water level. I had to find an incline to walk out because the character refused to climb a small ledge. I mean, a problem, but not a huge one. Time in the oven for sure. Their oven didn't even preheat. Some things I agree with, some I do not, but yeah. There are definitely some negative reviews, and not by some people who only played it for like 10 minutes. Like, for example, this guy played it for 2 hours. 1.5 hour here, big Gothic fan. Inventory opening takes forever, it should be instant. I agree with that. What also should be instant, if you ask me, is the dialogue, because you could click on anyone and they will just take like at least 5 seconds to respond and put you in the dialogue situation. So yeah, that was kind of sluggish. All GG interactions should be at least 2 times faster. Looting, frying meat, using inventory equipment. I agree. I think the whole game is kind of moving it in 0.5 speed, like I said in my video. I don't want to spend 1 hour of my playthrough looking at some looting animation. Kind of agree as well, but I don't think they should take them out of the game. Maybe they should make them optional, so you could loot some things like pretty much everything on the ground with just 1 click without animation playing, but I think it should be optional because I know that some Gothic players will prefer to have those animations in the game. Make subtitles appear all at once. It's a pain in the ass to read it like that. It's not newsfeed after all. Small detail, I don't really care about it personally, but I see where he's coming from. Interactions with NPCs don't always work. I need to press F sometimes, 3 times to talk to someone. Yeah, I agree. That's the responsiveness of the controls and the game in general is pretty weak in the demo. So yeah, I agree with that. M. Kapicic says, yeah, the animations are too slow for everything you do. So pretty much everyone agrees about the responsiveness of the controls and animations. Yeah, why frying meat has this loading feature, it's stupid. I agree. Everything needs to speed up in the demo, like, I mean in the full game. They need to make everything at least a little bit faster, you know? In order for them to make a more responsive control scheme. Make dialogue choices selectable with numbers. Yeah, I never thought about that, but that makes sense. A lot of RPGs have that, and it's like a quality of life feature. Close the chest after looting everything automatically. I agree, but it's like a small thing. I couldn't figure out how to focus on NPCs when fighting. I was hitting allies too often instead. You have a simple lock-on that you can use, but even if you don't, I never had any issues with hitting someone. I mean, I did it accidentally a couple of times, especially on the stream, but I don't think that's a huge issue. Maybe. Overall, I like how it looks, but long NPC animations make it look like some Barbie world. That's kind of weird. Okay, weird, but a lot of good things here that I agree with. 2 hours negative 1.5. Great slice positive. The main menu feels as clunky as a Unity project. Setting keeps everything doesn't allow you to keybind. Yeah, people also said that keybinds can be changed, but again, one of those things that should be available in the full game, so I wouldn't worry that much. Character movement feels very clunky. It takes 2 business days to take an item. The game didn't let me jump off a cliff. Wait, what? I'm pretty sure you can jump off all cliffs, at least in my experience. Visual part is good. Kinda true, yeah. I mean, visuals are definitely good, if you ask me. You can certainly jump off a cliff. As sluggish as, as the old one with some polishing, could be a great remake waiting for the release. So yeah, overall, Steam is mostly positive with almost 2.5k reviews and only needs 1 more % to be positive in general. Wait, somebody said what about the controller? Also, controllers do not work well, says Steve, and we have Psykings who said, by the way, I think you cannot use the controller in this demo. I remember you mentioned you can do it in your video. I was playing the demo the whole time with my controller. I don't know what you mean. So it seems like the demo is working differently for a lot of people, because I was playing the whole demo with my controller and I only tested out mouse and keyboard in the press release version, which worked fine. So I could, talk about it and compare it. So we have other people talking about the controller and how it works. Yeah, so it's kind of selective, I guess. I don't know. What controllers are you guys using? By the way, did anyone manage to roll? I don't think you can roll. You can only sidestep, and I honestly hope that will remain in the full game, because I don't think you should be able to dodge. I think the sidestep is more than enough. Again, they need to improve the responsiveness so it can feel better. You tried with PS5 controller? Yeah, I played with the Xbox controller. I never tested it out with my PS5 controllers. Now I'm kind of curious. Want to test it out? I could actually. So yeah, positive. Kinda. Mostly positive, to be more precise. Very close to being positive in general, because, correct me if I'm wrong, but Steam needs like 80% of users to be positive in order to classify the game as being positive, right? Wait, what? You have roll in keybinds. Wait, really? I never noticed that. I missed the old jump animation with flailing hands. Yeah, that was cool. If you go to controls menu for combat, it says you can roll by pressing Alt-Alt, but that does nothing. So they actually plan to include that feature in the full game. Otherwise, why would they include that in the menu, right? I don't know how that's going to work. It might work okay, but considering that Gothic Remake doesn't have a stamina system, at least not in the demo, it could be extremely exploitable. I don't know. This don't work for now. Maybe they include some kind of maybe numeric limitation when it comes to the dodge itself. Maybe you can like dodge 2 times, or maybe just a special stamina bar for that action. I don't know how would I feel about it actually. Or it will be part of acrobatic skill. Yeah, you're right. That would make a lot more sense. If you can roll, maybe they can add a backflip. that would be cool for a ranged character, range build. you can roll. It's a skill, but you don't have it in the demo, and a controller worked totally fine. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, the controller works fine for me as well. Yeah. Parry is also extremely overpowered. Yeah, I was talking about that before. They definitely need to add some limitation, not to your character, I believe, when it comes to parry, but NPCs should retaliate somehow after like 2 times. After you parry them for 2 times in a row, they should add something to NPCs that will prevent that to happen at least for, I don't know, another 10 seconds or so. Maybe the role needs to be unlocked by learning acrobatics. Yeah, somebody else also said that. It makes sense. We'll see. So... Okay, I'm gonna need you to say... to say something very simple because I want to see the reactions from you guys about the demo in general. So, did you guys like the demo or not? 1 for like, 2 for 1 for yes, 2 for no. So, did you guys like the demo or not? 1 for yes, 2 for no. Come on, let me see. Let's see. 2, 1. Okay, have a lot of ones. Some twos. Yeah, a lot of 1. 1.5 Zardas. Makes sense. 3, you're in the middle. I don't remember giving you that choice, but okay. You're a little rebel. So yeah, a lot of 1. I mean, that's to be expected in my chat, I guess. But, like I said before, we're going to check out... I want to check out how Asmongold did. I want to see, because... I don't think that's... I didn't watch it yet, but I assume it didn't go well because he only played it for like 30 minutes. To be fair, you can definitely beat the whole demo in 30 minutes. But knowing Asmongold, I don't think he's going to like it because of the way he plays. He's gonna see the bad controls and just quit probably, which is totally fair. Like I said, like Asmongold or not, this is going to be your average new player that comes into Gothic, and yeah, Alchema could probably learn a lot about the average new player experience for their game. What do you guys think? Did you watch him play it or not? I think he will hate it. Yeah, we'll see. I also think he will hate it. He's gonna expect Dark Souls responsiveness and Elden Ring responsiveness and just quit. I made a choice myself, good sir. I'm mostly comparing it to Gothic 3 as it's the one I played the most. Oh, don't say that out loud because a lot of people don't like Gothic 3, although I love it, so it will be funny. Asmund has quote-unquote the standards. I don't know about that. Asmongold is a little bit different from average new player because he thrives on rage bait. I don't know about that, but Asmongold is definitely a target audience for this game when you think about it. He loves RPGs, he loves dark fantasy. So yeah, I think he just can't get past the scavengers. Okay, we're gonna play it. Maybe I skipped through some parts, maybe I watched the whole thing because it's only like 30 minutes. Maybe less, if I skip some intro. Okay, I'm gonna pause the music. Gothic 3 would be good if not for the trash combat system. Exactly, and the game was very unfinished. Never played any of the Gothics, but I have played Drova, so I knew what to expect. Yeah, Drova has a lot of Gothic-like features and mechanics, for sure. I love the game. Okay, so I'm gonna play him here, and we're going to watch how he did. Gonna expect it's going to be pretty bad. But yeah. I mean, I'm not expecting him to be pretty bad. I'm expecting him to not like the game because of the controls that much. But really hardcore Gothic 1-2 in the Discord hated because the skybox is too pretty. Wait, what? I mean, that can be easily changed. Who cares? But they also hate Gothic 3, so yeah. PS, I love Gothic 3 too. Okay, I'm gonna play.
Remake, and since the game is still being worked on, it can contain bugs and glitches. The full game allows the story and structure. Okay, got it.
Just tell me if the volume is okay.
Story takes place in a mine of Cornus. A penal colony has been violently taken over by its prisoners after a barrier spell went astray. The inmates now live in interdependency with the king, who needs them for magical blue ore, humanity's last hope for a losing war against the orcs. You are Nias, and you only have arrived in the colony. Welcome to your new life. It's an open world RPG, okay? That's nice.
It's low? Okay, let me push it up.
Still alive? Good. I'm Diego. I'm not. No one in here
How
cares
about now?
about your name, lad. Unless you give them a reason to. Look, usually I'm the guy who gives the Greenbloods the rundown. But a rock slide
got
cut us off
Braun
from the valley, so I have other things on my mind right now. Our men are coming to clear the path, but knowing them, it's gonna take a few days. So you should find yourself a place to camp until then. All clear?
Is the
where
volume
can I
okay
camp?
now?
Where can I camp? Somewhere in here? No. This exchange zone belongs to the old camp. Until you're one of us, we can't let you wander around.
It's
here
good?
after dark.
Okay.
Just try to find somewhere well sheltered. Our boys sighted a shadow beast near the canyon, and they come out at night.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, thanks. Sure. Welcome to the colony.
All right, so now we're in the game. Okay. Let me see if I can turn down the sensitivity real
So he didn't try to talk to Diego again. I mean, that's fair.
quick.
Maybe he'll do it
game
later.
And aim speed, I can't turn it any
I know Asmongold is all about the gameplay and how it feels in the beginning, and if the controls are even a little bit off, he will probably lose interest very fast.
farther down, can I? Uh-oh, looks like I can't. Okay. Well, I guess in that case, I'm just going to turn this all the way down to 800 and do it like this. And it moves very, very slow, but that's all right.
I had no problems with the sensitivity on the controller, but I did bump it up a little bit on the mouse and keyboard, if I remember correctly. But I played the majority of the demo with the controller, so...
Okay, so let's take a look
DPI.
at the game. All right, F. What's this? I got a pipe. All right, great. That's just what I wanted. And what inside
That's
of
a
here?
bad idea. They'll kill me if they find me sleeping here.
Okay. What about in here? Chest. Okay, let's take everything. All right, that's easy enough. I can steal the potatoes. Okay, things are looking really good for me.
So somebody says that he only plays games where you need to be fast and never listen to dialogue. That's also kinda true. Kinda, but I remember him playing some immersive RPGs as well, which definitely required some focus, but these kinds of games are definitely better for off-stream than on-stream, because yeah, he doesn't pay attention a lot to dialogue, which can cost you a lot in Gothic games and similar RPGs. But yeah, let's continue.
For me right now. All right, let's look around. I think visually the game looks pretty decent. And this is the highest quality graphics, by the way.
So you see you have a brand new guy to Gothic series, and he thinks that the Gothic Remake looks decent. I think this is going to be the case with a lot of people in general, because the Gothic Remake definitely, I won't say nailed the atmosphere and graphics in general, but they're coming very close to that. Even if it remains like this for the full game, I think graphically we're going to be totally fine, but the performance might be a little bit issue for some people with older hardware, but then again, Gothic Remake is going to be a newer game, so you need at least, I would say, I don't know, somebody reported that 6050 GTX is totally fine for the performance on 1080p, but we'll see.
Okay, and then so you can actually cook food as well. Okay. And I can just steal everything? Nice.
Yeah, speaking about that, the demo allows you to steal stuff, but as every Gothic fan knows, you won't be able to do that in the full game. It should have the crime system where you can't steal everything, and there will be repercussions if you steal stuff. So the demo didn't really didn't show that in a proper way, so new players won't know what's going on in the full game, at least judging by the demo, you know. But that's okay, I guess. It's a huge deal for the full game, but not so much for the demo. But we should definitely expect to see a crime system and stealing in the original game, in the full Gothic remake game. So yeah, that's it. But there's no stealing mechanics in the demo, which is kind of disappointing a little bit. But it was not the main focus of the game, of the demo.
Okay, great.
Sorry to keep you. What have we got? The wankers tried to swindle us on the grain.
And let me see here.
Sacks at the bottom with worms in them.
So if I talk to this guy.
I'm busy, Freshy. Diego told you what to do, didn't he? I only have a few. Piss off. There's 3 sacks at the bottom with worms.
Okay.
I'll bet you 10 nugs they're gonna say they had no idea. Just 3? I would have thought it was worse.
All right, let me go back and I'm just trying to explore around and see what's going on in the game.
Notice the ore barrels from this month's batch had an extra thick bottom.
Okay.
Are you saying
Let's go outside.
the barrels had an extra thick
What the hell is
That's
this?
all I know. It's all a game.
It's a brush?
Welcome to my new life, I guess.
Okay. Timu's Skyrim.
Somebody said in his chat that it's Timu Skyrim, and I actually wanted to do a video where I compare attention to detail from old Gothic 1 from 2001 compared to Skyrim, and it would totally blew it away when it comes to some attention to detail. So that was kind of funny to me, because Gothic is certainly not Timu Skyrim. But you know, the demo, you know, I know what people mean. They're just playing around. Still though, if it comes out in a rough shape, it could definitely be described as Timu Skyrim, according to some people at least, but that's yet to be seen.
Really? Can I go in the water? Okay, can I dive? Probably control, right? Doesn't show me how to dive.
You thought Timu Skyrim is avowed? Something like that.
See? Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, you actually got a lot of breath. Can I go down here and loot stuff? So one thing about this game that's interesting is that... Oh, I got a rusty sword. Oh, fuck yeah, okay.
I'm so glad he didn't miss the first weapon you can find, because the game is not holding your hand at all, not even the demo. So it's cool that he tried to, you know, explore the lake and find lootable items without the game telling you to do. And I think a lot of RPG players in general will be similar when it comes to this experience. So Gothic does it one of the best RPGs when it comes to, you know, not holding your hand, but you can still see what the game is trying to make you do, you know. So that's kind of cool to see.
Is that there's really not a lot of light ups. Like, it doesn't light up, or, let me, actually, yeah, you guys are right. Let me go ahead and do this real quick.
So what he means by light ups is highlighted objects, which the demo actually has if you enable it in the options, but it's still not intrusive. It's still not in your face like in some modern RPGs, you know, or modern games. It's still not in your face. You have to face and be very close to those items for them to light up. Light up.
Move this up.
Wait, is my camera on the way here? Oh yeah. Okay, it's good now. God damn it, guys. I didn't see that. I was covering his face all the time.
That way you guys can see better. Okay.
I'm a poor streamer.
There's no fish? They went extinct. This is in the same world as Avowed, apparently.
Oh yeah, in one of those comparisons from Avowed to Skyrim, people saw no fish in the sea in Avowed, which was kind of strange. Okay, 1 second, my phone is going off again. God damn it. So by the way, I'm moving in a couple of days, so I'm trying to get my internet moved as well to the new location, into the new apartment. So yeah, I had to accept that call. Anyway, as I was saying, like Avowed had no attention to detail when it comes to fishes in the sea. People could not find any fish in the sea, which was kind of strange, except in the beginning of the game. Okay.
Okay, so that's the cave we were at before. Let's look around. Okay. More blueberries. Can I take fall damage? Not really. Okay, let me look at my inventory. So if I want to equip this sword... Okay, I can. Nice. Okay. Alright, let's move around. Maybe I can go up to here. It's slow? Yeah, it's very... The game is very slow.
That will be the initial impression, so pretty much your average player, like, they will think it's slow because it is. Like I said, the game is like moving in 0.5 speed that needs to improve in order for the controls to improve as well. But even just in general, the animations are very slow.
Okay, what's this? Can I move it? No, I can't. Can we talk to this guy?
Hey, you.
Okay.
Freshy, eh?
Oh.
Didn't know one was coming in. You got lucky.
Why?
Well,
This guy kind of looks like Asmongold, at least when it comes to the hair.
if it wasn't for the rock slide, couple of our lads would have been right there to welcome you. With a proper stomping. Anyway, if you're ready for the valley, you gotta wait till our men clear the path. The precipice.
Nope.
It's too dangerous to climb, I know. Diego told me.
Good. Best find yourself somewhere to sleep then.
I'll be on my way. Okay.
I'll be on my way.
Sure. Good luck, Greenblood.
Great. And so let's go down.
So that's the thing with Gothic. It doesn't hold your hand, but it also doesn't tell you that by interacting with NPCs enough in the dialogue, you can discover some more quests or secrets or whatever. Like, for example, if you talk with him a little bit more, with Ori a little bit more, you can get the simple quest for getting him the beer that you already looted in the lake. So once again, the game doesn't hold your hand, but then again, a lot of people will miss this if they don't know anything about the Gothic series.
And kill him? Can I? Oh, fuck!
Get one shot. Oh, he didn't save the game. Oh yeah, the demo doesn't save it for you for some reason. So if you didn't save at all, you have to go to the beginning. God damn. Staying true to the original, I guess, but the game should definitely have an autosave feature. If you ask me, at least.
I can't even...
I can't even load the game. What the fuck? Bro, he deleted me out of the game. You have to save manually? Okay. I mean, I didn't know that. I had no idea. Okay, well, that didn't go very well, did it?
Okay, so he's gonna go back to the same place, right? I assume he's going to just rush it until he gets to the same place, right? Yeah, let's just
Okay, so we got the sword anyway, we're fine.
skip to that
And
point.
who knows, that's probably not even true.
Wait,
Yeah, we
what
need
is
to
it?
worry about these guys. Already talked to them, it didn't even do anything, so...
Welcome to my new
Okay.
life, I guess.
They didn't implement quick save on purpose?
Somebody said they didn't import the quick save on purpose, and I call total bullshit on that. What? Why would they do that? Like, to stay true to the original? As a huge fan of Gothic, I don't think they should not implement the autosave or even a quick save, you know. That should be in the game. Because even Gothic 1 had a quick save button. Doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
That's so stupid, if that's true.
Exactly. It's not true.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so we got the sword anyway, we're fine. And who knows, that's probably not even true.
Yeah, exactly.
You have to play smart? Not really, you just click the save button, don't you? I mean, it's not really a big deal, is it?
Exactly. They
I
will
feel like
definitely add it.
if you can save whenever you want, you might as well just you might as well give people the option to quick save. Like, if the only thing that's the difference is like, it's the same as like how like my viewpoint on Kingdom Come Deliverance is that if you play Kingdom Come Deliverance and you want to save and you don't have those Schweppes or whatever, all you have to do is close the game and it saves.
I think fucking the same, bro. People were on my neck for saying this in my Kingdom Come Deliverance 1 review about the saver snaps, or however you call them. I think it's an extremely stupid system. I think you should be able to save the game whenever you want, and I hated that in the game, and I still hate it. I think it's totally ridiculous, and like Asmongold said, the only thing you have to do in Kingdom Come to save whenever you want to save is just exit the game and enter, which I, by the way, did a lot, so there you go. At least
like,
that's my opinion.
I think that's garbage.
Exactly.
I do. I think that's super, super, super garbage. Okay, what's this?
Just to clarify, that's not going to be the case, like, in the full game. No way in hell. They will definitely have at least a quick save button. And for... I'm also expecting to see a autosave feature as well, but even if they don't include autosave, it's not a huge deal if you have a quick save button, which is the full game should definitely have, so...
Yes. It's so dumb. Yeah, it's just stupid. But anyway. Let's keep going. It doesn't matter.
You like
Meat
Schnapp
bug.
system? I think it's awful, man, but yeah, some people like it, and like I said, people were
Oh, you're
at my
supposed
neck
to step on him. Okay.
for saying that in my review.
All right. Bug meat? Oh, that would make sense because it came from a meat bug. Okay. There's one thing here is like a lot of things like usually in games like will light up that you need to loot. And this game that doesn't really happen unless you get really close to stuff.
He noticed that instantly, and if you played a lot of recent modern RPGs, I guess, all of them are just pointing you to the items you can loot and everything is lighting up. So yeah, Gothic is all about immersion and stuff, not getting in your way. So yeah, he noticed that right away, and I think a lot of people will be caught off guard a little bit if they play a lot of modern RPGs, but I definitely think that should remain in the game as it is. Although you have the option to increase it a little bit in the options in the option menu.
Take all. Okay, did I get anything good?
Hey, what's up, Mr. Wonderful?
I got a picklock and coins. And a few arrows.
No yellow paint hand holding, exactly. I even think that Asmongold was talking about yellow painting games and how it's stupid. So yeah, he probably appreciates this. Use Rakia to save the game. Okay, bro, relax.
Yeah, there's like an object outliner. I'm not seeing it. You turned it off? Oh, really? Settings. Display, maybe? Graphics?
Items
Don't see
lighting
it.
up when you're near.
Game?
That's a good compromise. I agree, actually.
Object outliner. I will turn this on just so I
Oh,
can.
okay.
I don't miss anything.
But even when this is turned on, if you compare it to Gamescom demo they had last year, it's a stark difference because you could see items from afar lighting up on that Gamescom demo, so it's a bit different. And I like this version a lot more, so it's way less
Okay.
intrusive as Gothic should be.
Let's go. Let's take the low road. Is this a survivor game? No, it's not. There's nothing else I can loot over here, right? What about these blue rocks?
Magic ore that you can't use in the demo, but it's kind of cool. You can load them.
Save the game? Oh, you're right. You're right. You're right. So true.
No yellow, but white. It's still not yellow paint, but sure.
Okay. Very good decision. Who's this guy? Drax.
Hey, you.
Wait a second. You're the guy they just tossed in, aren't you? No, don't say anything. I know it. You just got that what the fuck did I get myself into look on your face.
Yeah, true.
I'm guessing you already know we're stuck up here.
Another NPC with a similar haircut like our boy.
Yeah. I'm looking for a place to camp. Apparently there's a shadow beast out here.
Mm-hmm.
There is. We saw it too. It's a big bloody bastard.
Oh.
Hey, why don't we make a deal? You help me hunt that flock of scavs, and in return, we share the food, and you can sleep at our fire.
Makes
It's in
sense.
the old miners' camp across the flooded mine, and it's well sheltered. What do you say?
How do I know this isn't a trap? What's in this for you?
What's in this for you?
Oh, he's actually selecting some dialogue options, which could also tell you a lot. If the dialogue even seems even remotely interesting to Asmongold, I think Alchema has something on their hands here, you know, because he usually ignores a lot of dialogue in general.
You look like you could kill those scabs yourself.
Ain't you a wary one?
Yeah, true.
Good. Now, first, I remember what it was like to get tossed in here and have everyone trying to
Bald.
fuck me over. Second,
Nice.
Fucking Chad, bro.
turns out you're at least a little less useless than the average freshie. I might just tell you to piss on what Diego probably told you and try joining our camp. The new camp instead. The one where...
Seeing Asmon playing Gothic is so surreal. Actually, it is because I watched him for like ever since 2019, on and off, you know. And I saw him play all of these RPGs, and I always wondered how it's going to look if he gets to play the OG Gothic. The demo wasn't even in the talks back then, but yeah, it's very surreal seeing this.
where you don't have to blow sugar
That's why I
up
wanted to check it
Gomez's
out.
ass for the rest of your life. But
Even though I assumed he's not going to like it in general.
that can wait. First, we hunt.
Okay, let's do it.
Deal. What's the strategy?
There ain't one. Those birds are as dumb as rocks, so you charge in and make short work of them. Just don't let them surround you. Tell me
All
when
right.
you're ready, then we go.
Let's hunt.
Let's hunt.
Once again, if the dialogue makes you laugh like that, it's a good sign that the dialogue is doing a pretty good job. Like I said in my review video about the whole demo, I think the dialogue is very good, very well written in general. The writing is on point, and the voice acting is very solid, if not great.
Music to my
Probably the best
ears.
part about the demo in general.
Got a weapon?
Yeah.
Good. Then follow my lead.
All right, let's do it.
So if he didn't pick up the weapon in the lake, Drax would say something like, well, what you're waiting for, go and get one, something like that. So you couldn't even, you can't even do the quest without a weapon, obviously. You can even fail this quest, like I said in my review. So it's a cool touch. Attention to detail once again. Oh.
Shit! Oh my god!
He hates birds? I don't think he hates birds. I think he has a couple of birds.
Jesus!
I remember.
Okay. They kill you in 3 hits?
Voice acting is bad. Why do you think voice acting is bad? I think a lot of people think it's pretty solid at least.
That's crazy!
Yeah, you're weak as shit in Gothic at the beginning.
Alt is dodge? Okay, okay, okay. Let me try it again.
Hey, you.
Wait a sec. You just got that?
Yeah.
Okay, let me go to
What's in
this.
this?
Deal?
Deal.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Good.
The new game from Pithead
Okay.
Studio was just announced. I'm gonna check out that as soon as I'm done with watching Asmongold. Yeah, you see, Alchema definitely needs to communicate somehow, maybe subtly, to new players that suck in at combat at first and only being able to do one attack with your weapon is what it's supposed to be because your character sucks until you learn at least the first level of the combat. I think that should be communicated a little bit more, maybe not in a hand-holdy way or something, but you have to think of something to introduce new players to Gothic experience, because I have a feeling that a lot of people will quit. The history will repeat itself from Gothic 1 if they don't manage to capture the attention of new players and show them what's supposed to, how Gothic 1 is supposed to work in the beginning, at least in some way. Maybe a little tutorial or something. Maybe not. Gothic people will hate that. But still, if you want to capture the attention of new players, I think that needs to be done. Also, having better controls would help a lot. Oh, he's doing it. Yep. There you go.
Okay, alright. Let me loot some stuff over here. Okay, so you can get your arrows back whenever you shoot stuff. That's kind of cool. Okay. What about this guy? Can I loot him? Oh, you're just looting all the arrows yourself. Okay. Is there anything else over here? Maybe save after combat? You're right. I can't. It don't let me.
Oh, you can. You just need to shoot your weapon. That's stupid. They will have to change that. Like, why you can't save the game with your weapon out? Kind of dumb.
Maybe I have to put the weapon down?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Hey, you.
Hey!
Ha! Good job. That's some sweet bounty. You know how to gut?
Well,
Never mind, I can do it. Hey, come to think of it, maybe you could go find my friend Ratford while I'm at it and see if he needs a hand. One of our crew, Jorik, has gone missing. We think he's somewhere in the canyon. Rats is looking for him right now. I'll see you at the campfire.
Okay. What was the guy look
what does
like?
your friend Ratford look like?
Like a rat.
My size, black hair, big mustache. He wears the same armor that I'm wearing, so he should be easy to spot. Bring him back down
Easy
here
enough.
when you found Jorik. I should have the fire and dinner ready by then.
The 5 seconds
Oh,
waiting for
by
dialogue to
the
play is
way,
really stupid. I agree.
Drax.
Everything should be faster.
Okay, cool. Let's go.
Okay, he did a quest. So let's go. So I wonder if he's going to...
Well, that looks really nice. Damn.
I think we can all agree on that, at least.
Water, not so much.
Wait, what? Think water looks bad?
Damn.
From a distance here... like whatever. Looks
Water,
okay.
not so much.
Actually, he's right. It doesn't look that good from here. I didn't even notice that.
Damn.
Sorry. Yeah, from a distance it doesn't
Water,
look that
not
good.
so much. Eat. Oh, let me see. All right, save game.
The barrier should
We save
definitely
again?
be
You guys
a little bit
says
darker.
F10.
Because it's a bit more dark blue in the original.
I don't think it's F10 either. Okay, give me 1 second. All right, so I can eat food and that gets my health back.
They need to find a way to capture new audience exactly if they want to be successful in general. But I think they're going to be successful even if they appeal to Gothic, old Gothic audience. It will be fine. But if they want to appeal to more people in general, these kinds of let's plays and reactions from people who never played it will mean a lot. Like you can learn a lot from.
Is that right?
From seeing people playing the game for the first time, you know,
Heal.
who never had any
1.
interactions with Gothic.
Oh, that's big good. Jesus. Okay, let's talk to this guy.
Hey, you. Look at that. A fresh
See, it takes forever for the NPC to talk with you. Like, this should be a lot faster.
face. They just threw you in?
They did.
They did. Well, then, welcome to the colony, I guess. What's your name? I'm Cargo. Nyrus. Good to meet you. Hey, listen. Why don't we chat for a bit? You could tell me the latest from the outside, and I can give you some advice that will help you stay alive here. It's just that I've been shoveling that bloody rubble all day, and I'd kill for a distraction. What do you say?
I don't have time for this.
I don't have time for this.
Yeah, I just don't want to go through like a massive dialogue dump.
You see, that was to be expected because he usually skips a lot of dialogue. But in Gothic, as you guys already know if you play the demo, Kirgo already told you that he can give you some very valuable advice. And when somebody tells you something important, what seems important in a Gothic game, you kind of have to take it serious because it's definitely serious. This guy can teach you how to hold the weapon properly, and the combat becomes a bit better. The combat experience becomes better, but the controls still kind of suck. So that needs to improve, definitely. But you can chain a couple of more hits in combat when Kirgo teaches you. But in order to do that, you need to select a couple of more dialogue options. And I'm wondering if he's going to come back and learn that or just ignore it completely.
Okay, let's go to the other area. We're gonna go over above that bridge now.
But this will happen. A lot of people can miss this because the game is not telling you anything. And I think in order for the game to keep the attention of new players, the game needs to be very good in general in order for someone to stick around enough and explore those optional dialogue options that you didn't care about before, you know? I hope that makes sense.
I wonder if you can go down there. You probably can. Okay. All right, let's go over the bridge and we're going to see how this goes. Brother, load and speak with him. It's Ellen Porte as fuck. I can't trust what people are saying.
So actually his chat is telling him to go back and speak with him because it's to speak with Kirgo again because it's very important, but he just doesn't care. And that's totally fair. I mean, it's a new player experience and you can do whatever you want in an RPG. So that's to be expected, but I think the game needs to communicate a little bit better what's a lot more important and what's not, you know. I can't give Alchema the solution for this. They have to figure it out by themselves. But you're going to have a lot of new players acting and playing like Asmongold, trying out the game and getting disappointed because you didn't learn something very important in the beginning and the game didn't communicate that to you in a proper way, even subtly, you know. But I can also see the scenario where this remains the same if they only want to cater to old Gothic fans. And I can assure you they don't want to do only that. They want to capture the attention of new players as well. So it's going to be very tricky to balance this out.
I'm just gonna do what I think is a good idea. Okay. Oh, there's a mine. Okay. This is probably a point where I'm gonna save. Okay. I guess I should probably eat more of these, right? If I want to get my food back. Okay.
Bro, if a guy has a name, always go through all the dialogue. I mean, that's how you think, and that's maybe how I think, because we know how Gothic games work, but new player don't have any, you know, previous knowledge about the game, so he doesn't know what's important, what's not, so, you know.
Oh.
They can easily fix this with the option to enable hints in the game for new players. Maybe, yeah, that could be probably the easiest option. At least maybe make the dialogue, important dialogue, in a different color or something.
Okay.
Optionally, of course.
It's a demo? Yeah, it's a demo, and it doesn't start... Oh! Oh,
No,
fuck!
You didn't even see that. It's very dark.
Okay.
Get him.
Got it.
There you go.
Nice! Okay, alright, we killed both of them.
Yeah, more rats are always piss easy to kill, even in the original game. But he would have a lot easier job here if he discovered the option to train with Kirgo, obviously.
That was really good. Okay, let me go ahead and loot this too. Alright. Is there anything else good that was over here? It looks like there's not. Damn. Damn! I didn't even see those fucking things.
Oh, that's too
I'm
dark.
gonna be honest, I can't see shit in this game.
Can use a torch.
I've gotta turn up the
Asmon.
brightness.
Come on. Oh yeah, Nightbot can block a lot of words and some links, you know, so...
Did that not work? Gamma?
Oh, he's playing in 1440p as well.
Okay, now I can just barely see.
Have a torch, Asmon. Come on.
Okay, Essence of Healing. I guess I probably should use that.
Somebody said that... what's this? Well, we all had to learn that. I learned that at 14. Why shouldn't new players manage to get along with Gothic, especially since RPGs worked completely different back then? Why shouldn't new players manage to get along with Gothic? Because it's not the same like 20 years ago. People used to have a lot more patience with janky controls and games in general, because it was still a kind of, you know, 3D open world RPGs when Gothic came out were almost non-existent. So it's way different standards, and if you want to cater to the new audience at least a little bit, which you definitely want if you want to sell as many copies, right? You should add those optional hints in your game, like somebody said before, like optional hints for new players. Just small hints that tell you something important about the core experience of your game, you know? That's my thoughts about it.
Use a torch? Oh, yeah. Where is that?
He didn't pick up the torch.
Torch.
He's working towards
so
it.
it's at
Okay, there
3?
you go. He got it. Okay.
Yeah, that's a lot better. Yeah, that's way better. Should have used that earlier. Wait, did I throw it down?
Oh, that's a cool little feature that he didn't even talk about in my video.
So after I use a torch, I can't reuse it?
You also could do something similar in Gothic 1 as well. It wouldn't stand like that, but you can just drop
It's lit? Okay. Well, it's also a video game, so it's hard to know like what's legit and what's not. I have multiple torches, so this is fine. Okay,
You should heal,
let's go.
Asmon.
You should heal and save. I should.
I said that.
Okay.
Somebody in my chat said he gets me irritated. Just want to see him in person and tell him to use the bloody torch. I mean, if you look new player experiences, you will see similar gameplay
Okay.
like
Eat
here.
this.
So
Nice. Okay, now I'm full health. Okay. Oh, I have to save. Yeah, that's right. Okay.
I think he's slowly losing the
Here we go.
patience for the demo.
Go find rats. He should be somewhere in the canyon.
Okay. I guess I have to go down there and talk to that guy again.
Once again, no yellow paint in the game, no clear instructions where to go, even though this is a very small chunk of the map, like not even 3% of the game. And I wonder if he's going to discover where to go next, or, you know, because the game literally doesn't tell you anything, so...
I feel like that's clearly the next option. Okay.
You think he really likes it?
Kill
I don't
scabs
know.
already, or did you already do that? I did. I killed them. They're dead.
I think he's trying to be, but... I think he's losing his patience a little bit.
Okay.
Exactly, like somebody said in the chat, I thought the demo map was way too linear, and here we have and here we see a new player struggling. Exactly, like as I was saying before, just because you and me played this game a lot and know the map layouts, you can't like afford to just rely on that if you want to, you know, have new players come into the game. So there needs to be a better way to
No,
communicate
that's Kirgo.
to the new players what's the whole
Guess that's a
point of
different
Gothic.
name. Climb up? Wait, I can do that? No, I don't think so. It's not that guy.
I thought he's gonna go back to Kirgo and maybe talk with him a little bit more so he can get the combat improvements, but
I think he's
apparently
dead.
not.
Yeah, follow the yellow paint. I don't know where to go.
Follow the
I
yellow
have no
paint.
idea. It said go down to the canyon. I don't know what the canyon is. Climb right to the mine entrance? Okay. Let me go back.
This game looks janky as hell. It's definitely janky. The controls need to improve a lot. But like I said before, Gothic in the beginning is kind of supposed to be janky, which is not an excuse for bad controls, but still you're supposed to be very weak in the beginning by design. Again,
Is there a
not an
map
excuse
button?
for bad
No.
controls.
If I press M, at least the map button doesn't come up.
Again, the game, the full game at least, has to communicate to new players that you have to buy a map in the game in order to open the map, like in the original. So you have to find a proper NPC, buy the map, and open up the map.
Oh, I see. I see. It's maybe it's up there.
Nope, he figured it out.
Okay, I didn't know you could do that. Okay. Look around, see if there's anything else important over here. Seems like there's not really. Okay. You don't have a map yet? Oh, okay.
So his chat is kind of familiar with Gothic in general. A lot of them are, judging from this
Keep
live stream.
climbing. Alright, let me take all this. Okay, I can't see anything. There's nothing here? Okay, oh, I see, I see.
There we go. And once you figure out where to go, I think that feels pretty nice in a game that doesn't hold your hands. No yellow paint, you know. But it can also be very frustrating for some new players who get lost easily. You can't please everyone. Like, you have to focus on one group of players and hopefully include some features that will help new players to, you know, with the game in general and how it works.
Okay. Oh, this must be the guy. Okay. I'll jump off? Yeah.
Now, who by Belia are you?
I'm Knight.
Not your name. You don't look like you're from any of the camps. You a digger? Or did they just throw you
No
in?
yellow paint, somebody said in chat.
I'm new. Okay.
I'm new, yes. Your friend Drax sent me to help you, in return for a place to sleep at your camp.
Did he now? Well, I don't need any help, especially not from a wet lettuce like you. And I sure as fuck ain't gonna have a strange...
In a second, I'm gonna continue in a second. Somebody said, Marco, I've been watching you since 2015. I'm too poor to support you, but to support you in spirit, wanted to thank you for all the content you do. One of the best on YouTube. That means a lot to me, a lot more than anything else, man. Like, watching the videos and sticking so long with my channel. When I used to talk, you know, I used to talk awful in 2015. I was awful, like, in general. So thank you a lot, man. That means a lot to me. Trust me.
Just sleep by
Thanks for
half
watching
fire.
and your continuous support
get
for
lost.
years.
What an asshole. Watch your fucking mouth.
Watch your
Oh
fucking
no, this dialogue will get you killed in one hit.
mouth.
Big mistake.
So that's like the second NPC that you can piss off with a dialogue option that will make them fight you, but you can still beat them if you know how the game works. It's kind of hard, but you can still do it.
Skill one shot. Okay. Well, that didn't go well at all. Well, shit. Later on, you can kill him? Let me see if I can kill this guy.
You can even kill him now, not later on. Like, even with your default skill and your weapon, you can parry him like 5 times in a row and just kill him. Not
All
kill
right,
him,
I'm gonna take out my weapon this
put
time.
him down.
Now, who by Belia are you?
Why can't I move? I can't move my character. I couldn't move. I
think he couldn't move because the game has these moments where basically after the attack you will get like stun locked, and that's another huge problem with the controls in the demo. You just can't move, can't react all of a sudden, and it needs to pass like a couple of seconds need to pass. It's horrible. That's one of the things that's also related to bad controls in the demo. At
This
least
looks awful.
I assume at least that's the case.
I'll give it one more shot.
One more shot means he's going to quit the game soon. I told you he's losing his patience.
It's turn-based?
This looks like straight up a bug. It could be a bug. It's more like a glitch maybe, because your character just stand there like he's frozen in time for a couple of seconds. It happened to me a couple of
Wait,
times.
no it's not. I don't
Somebody said it's turn-based.
think so. Is it?
It's so slow it even might be, to be honest. The game needs to be a lot faster.
Okay.
I'm curious if he's going to quit the game if he dies again.
Let's try again. If I can move away and do something. Okay. And I can't move my... Okay, I don't want to play this. This sucks. Yeah, sorry. It sucks. As soon as I attack, I can't move my character. I can't move back and forth at all.
Yeah, there we go. I don't know if this is in particular with this NPC, but there are those moments where the game just like it glitches out. You can't attack straight away. So, but then again, if he learned the new attacks by talking with Kirgo, he might have an easier time with this. It would still not improve the bad controls, the core controls, but he would have a much easier time if he wanted to fight this guy. I think he also didn't learn how to parry, and the game didn't even show it to him, so, you know, you can't really blame him for that. But still, you could see that he was starting to lose patience with the game in general, so it's not a surprise.
This is garbage. Okay. Yeah, well, we had fun. That was a great time, right, guys? Trash game, yeah. And mainly it's a scripted death.
I don't think it's a scripted death. I think the game just bugs out when you try to attack him, at least for a couple of seconds, but you can still use the parry button, because I killed him more than a couple of times without even talking to him. So yeah, but everyone's experience might be a little bit different. There are bugs in the demo for sure.
The combat just sucks. The movement's weird. Like, I would be willing to try this again when it comes out, actually, right?
That's completely fair. Like, if you think it sucks now, who freaking cares? But when the game comes out, and if you can see some improvements, at least judging from some videos, some new trailers and stuff, I think that's completely fair. And this right here will be your average experience for a new player that never played Gothic games before. So it could be a very valuable feedback to Alkima.
Right? To play it from the beginning and like maybe try to put an attempt on it, but like it just doesn't feel good.
Wait, he moved his camera. Asmon, why are you doing this to me, bro? Okay.
Good to play. Like, that's really all there is to it. It just really does not feel good to play at all. And yeah, it's a quest character you killed. The game is cool.
Exactly. If the controls were better in the demo, just think of it like this. If the controls were snappier in the demo, he would probably stick around to the very end. Maybe even explore those extra dialogue options, because he seemed like he liked the dialogue in general and the setting and the game, except the controls, movement and combat, which is a huge deal. So if the controls were better, he would probably stick around.
Well, like, if it's a quest giver, then I
somebody said it's a quest giver, so you can't kill him, which is technically true, but you can still drop him on the ground if you like bring his health low. Like, if you like hit him enough times, he will drop to the ground, but you can't execute him. So whoever said that in the chat is wrong. You can fight him.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, it's just not for me. Sorry to say, guys, just not for me.
That's
the
fair.
game movement feels slow. Yeah, it feels awful.
That's one of the biggest problems. It's slow. It needs to be faster in pretty much every way. The animations need to be at least. The whole game feels like it's 1.5 speed. You know, so they need to improve that, the controls, and the responsiveness in general.
Like, for me, if a game doesn't feel good to move around in, I just don't want to play it.
That will be the opinion of a lot of new players, and that's fair. So it's up to Alkima to figure that out in their newest updates. But I said in my videos and my stream that this demo is pretty old by now, and I'm pretty sure that even the current state of the game is much better. We can only hope so, right? And I hope they improve the controls.
You didn't talk to your trainer? He'll teach you sword skill? Well, I'm not going to know that, right? But yeah, I have no idea. Gothic starts you out as a scrub. You learn real combat moves later.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Yeah, but still, people are saying the same thing that I said before. That's true. You start as a wimp in Gothic. You start as a wimp in all Piranha Bytes games. But it's up to you to stick around if you like the game enough and go over that hump. but you need to love the game enough in order to stick around, you know, despite those issues. But that's not an excuse for bad controls, you know. The controls need to be better, and I made a comparison with the original Gothic 1 in my video. The controls in the original Gothic 1 feel snappier and more responsive than the Gothic Remake demo, which is totally unacceptable. But yeah, I think Alchema will gather a lot of this useful feedback and come back stronger if we judge it from the past demo from 2019, which was god awful. It had some nice things, but this demo is way better, so let's hope for the best, I guess.
Let me see here. I'll look at a few more of
Anything
these.
else?
Originals have there? Yeah. Is combat clunky? Yeah, I think it is. Personally, I really didn't like the combat.
So I think he would have a better experience with the combat if he learned the one-handed skill with Kirgo by talking to him and having a duel with him. It will definitely be a little bit better, but I think he would still hate it because the controls are not great. The controls would not improve that much with those new combat moves. So I think that's the main issue here. If the controls felt a lot better from the very beginning, and you just feel that your character kind of sucks and not you as a player, that would be much different, if you ask me.
And to me, like when I play combat for a game and the game is like bad, that to me is the that's it, right? Like I'm immediately done with it.
Yeah, people who expect that Gothic will have amazing combat from the very beginning, even if the controls are great, will be disappointed with the game, no doubt.
At that point. And so, like, yeah, if it's clunky and like bad combat, I just immediately quit the game. But it's disappointing, right? Hopefully they can get it, they can get it planned out and like fixed for when the game actually releases.
Exactly. We hope for that as well.
And then that way, it'd be better, right? Need stamina? Well, no, it's like...
No, he doesn't need a stamina. Shut up.
You didn't do anything? What did you expect? So, okay, you might not have understood because you weren't playing the game. Basically, after I did an attack, my character was rooted in place, and I couldn't move my character or activate my dodge button.
That's the bug or glitch I was talking about. Like, you would just stand there, and no matter what you press, you couldn't move. That happens sometimes, and it's definitely a bug or something, because that's not supposed to happen.
That's why I quit the game. Like, I quit the game because it wasn't working, right?
Pretty much, that's fair.
Like, that's the reason why. It was a scripted death.
No, it wasn't. Shut up. Who said that? It's not a scripted that. I will show you, actually. I can even review this. Give me a second. You can kick this guy's ass if you have this, not skill, if you learn the one-handed ability from Kirgo. I will show you real quick here. Not only him, you can pretty much down everyone with I don't know, 10 hits or something. Okay, I'll show you real quick. Okay, let me see. Somewhere. Yeah, this is the learning part of the combo. You can even kill Kirugo if you're curious. That's the only NPC you can kill in the game, by the way, in the demo. But the full game should be able to allow you to kill everyone. At least that's how it's supposed to work. Those are the parries, and that's the combo I was telling you about. It becomes much better, but the controls are still weird. So it's the original game and the part where... there we go. Okay. Your attack is the stab, which you can do twice in a row, and what's perhaps the most interesting, the overhead attack. Parry. Bam. I suppose this attack is trying to mimic the run. So yeah, you can definitely drop him to the ground, like pretty much all NPCs in the demo, but you can't kill him.
Well, that's stupid. Is scripted? Like, yeah, I don't know.
It's not scripted. Stop talking out of your ass.
I'm very confused. It's because you haven't trained? Combat is bad on purpose until you train?
That's one way to put it, but I said it many times. That's not an excuse for bad controls. The controls should still feel snappy, even though your character sucks at combat. So that's probably going to be the biggest problem that Alkima has on their hands when it comes to combat.
If I attack somebody and then I can't move my character, I'm going to think the game's bugged. I'm sorry.
Fair enough.
I'm sorry. That's retarded.
Yeah, so this is going to be your average experience from a new player with Gothic Remake, and they should learn a lot from this. Like I said before, even if you don't like Asmongold, it doesn't matter. This is going to be your kind of true average experience from a new player. So yeah, that's fair enough. I think he gave it a fair chance, and he even said that he likes some things about the game. Like somebody said he likes the atmosphere and the game world in general, and I'm pretty sure he likes the dialogue, which is kind of rare for Asmongold because he usually skips everything. He kind of started getting a little bit invested into it with some NPCs, and he likes it. That's also a huge deal. So yeah, he's willing to give the game a fair try in the future as well. So fair enough. Okay, so let's check the player numbers again. It started to rise again. So it had like around 2k, almost 4k now, but I think the peak is going to remain the same. 10k is pretty decent, pretty solid for a demo. So that could be great. Did the rating on the Steam change in the meantime? It needed like 1% to be positive. Now it's 79%. So yeah, guys, what did you think about Asmon's playthrough of the demo? Let's see. Let me continue the music. Oh, I need to turn it down. Oh yeah, Steam Fest demos. Yeah, Gothic Remake is only one of the demos on Steam Fest. To be fair, Gothic breaks with pretty much all game standards in terms of combat. The expectation is that combat feels good immediately. Yeah, a lot of people will expect that, but as a developer of the game, you need to communicate to your new players somehow, at least subtly, that's not going to be the case in Gothic. I think the same... I think Asmon is a noob. I mean, that's fine. But he's definitely a target audience for Gothic. He likes RPGs, he likes dark fantasy RPGs, which is like perfect for Gothic. Gothic is a dark fantasy. It's grounded in reality, which he also likes. So yeah. Dude didn't play Skyrim, who cares what he thinks? I think he plans to play Skyrim actually. He's the type of guy that dies on Graham early. I joined late, so I didn't see shit. Asmon is typical no patience modern gamer. I think he plays games way differently off stream, and on stream he obviously wants to entertain people, so he kind of shuts his brain off and just go through the motion, and if the game kind of adjusts with that mentality, it works. If not, you know, he's not gonna like the game. It is what it is. Didn't he drop KCD2? No, I think he plays KCD2 off stream, probably. Nah, it will only sell good in Poland? I don't think so. I think the game will sell good if it's at least decent remake. It's going to sell good in Europe in general, and maybe even globally according to, you know, the numbers here. 10k is not huge, for sure, but if you want me to put this into perspective, Avowed's current peak in general, like the game is out, is like nearly 20k. So yeah, for a demo, 10k is pretty good. And if they manage to improve the game, if they manage to prove to people that they improve the game in the future, we can get a very solid RPG. Mr. Wonderful, I viewed your playthrough way better. As for the other guy, Asmon, he seems impatient. Yeah, he's definitely impatient, but I think that's a good feedback to have from a new player. What is the game all about? Is it about hot Gothic women? You wish, man. You wish, but there's only like a couple of a couple of girl NPCs in the game because it's a male prison, basically. Pithead Studio just announced their new game. Oh yeah, I almost forgot about that. Let me pause this and I'm gonna see the trailer for the game. I'm glad you didn't spoil it for me because I have no idea what it is. So Pithead Studio, let's see. Cralon? Is that it, right? Should be. Go away. Is it an RPG? Wait, don't tell me. Wanna be surprised. Okay. New Bjorn game? Yep. Let's see this. Let me just increase the volume. I'm gonna be silent and I'm gonna watch the trailer and then we're going to discuss.
Damn. Whatever gotten myself into here?
Okay, it's dark.
Where the hell have I ended up? You better keep calm. Down here panicking is not such a good idea.
So it's like a first-person horror game? Kind of gives me the Amnesia vibes. It looks okay, but to be honest, not something that I would be heavily invested into. It looks like a horror game, similar to Amnesia. Maybe I'm wrong. Wait, is there more info? Coming soon. Yeah, they said they're going to focus on smaller games. Oh, there's a Steam page. Let's see. It's an RPG, okay, dungeon crawler, action adventure 3D. So it's a first-person RPG dungeon crawler, pretty much. It's not a horror game. I was wrong. It looks okay, but I don't know. I would have to see a lot more to be very excited for it, to be honest. Looks meh, yeah. First person adventure game with some combat, I'm hooked. I mean, I'm definitely going to play it, don't get me wrong, but I don't know what to expect here. You are Cralon the Brave, hunting... Whoa, wait. Okay, let me resume this once more. Tell me if the music is too loud. You are Cralon the Brave, hunting a demon that is stealing the inhabitants and belongings of a nearby village. But during your pursuit, the creature surprises you and you fall into the shaft of an old mine, trapped in the darkness. A maze of corridors and secrets lay ahead, and you must find a way out to avert the threatening doom. But the further you venture into the underworld, the clearer the feeling becomes that something is wrong. With the help of the creature of the shafts, you face your fears and uncover the secrets of the mine. Yeah, sounds, even though it's not a horror game, it kind of sounds similar to some horror games with RPG dungeon crawler mechanics, I guess. Looks okay. A huge dungeon with seamless levels and varied environments, a deep main story with side quests and twists, original and bizarre creatures that can be both hostile and friendly. Full voice acted dialogue, okay. Melee and ranged combat, items to inspect and collect, opportunities to upgrade and improve your character, recipes and crafting, creepy elements and scary situations. So yeah, horror elements. Hidden puzzles and traps, documents and pictures with clues and background information. To be honest, I'm not entirely sure I'm that excited for this, but I'm certainly going to check it out when it comes out. I'm gonna try it out. What do you guys think about it? Okay. I mean, they said they're going to focus on smaller games in general, because they're obviously like a small, even smaller studio than before now. I watch Asmongold 2 play. I agree, he sucks on games. I don't think he sucks, but yeah, he can be impatient. I mean, he beat Elden Ring and all Souls-like. He even beat, I believe it was The Lies of P, which was pretty hard. So he doesn't suck, but he lacks the patience for some types of RPGs and games in general. I wonder how it will measure up to Monomyth. What was Monomyth? Like, I can be terrible with names. Monomyth? Oh yeah, I was supposed to try this out. It's a dungeon crawler. So yeah, I can play dungeon crawlers, but I'm not a huge fan of these types of games. This has very positive reviews though. Not a lot of reviews, but... Oh, it came out on 3rd October, like a couple of months ago. Wait, no, I'm stupid. Almost, yeah, not a couple of months, but recently, I guess. So yeah, let's see here. Is that it? Like, that's the only video, right? Just the announcement trailer. It's going to be interesting to see how the game develops and how it's going to look like when it comes out. Definitely going to try it out, but I'm not hugely invested into dungeon crawlers. You'll definitely play it, but you don't expect much from it. We fans want a short Gothic-like game. Bjorn gives us an Ultima Underworld clone. What's funny about that, Gothic was supposed to be a game like Ultima on the first build. It was supposed to be similar to Ultima Underworld. But we had our boy from Piranha Bytes trying to convince the developers to make Gothic how it is, you know, how it was. So yeah, that's kind of funny. You tend to like games with co-op. Yeah, you're not alone when it comes to that. Maybe it will be a proper Skyrim killer like Avowed, but an actual game and not a piece of shit. A lot of people are pissed off about Avowed. I gave it like a mixed review, but I did enjoy my time with the game. I think the best part about that game is the exploration and how the map design was handled. I think it was hands down the best part about the game. Which would be even better if the looting system and the progression system were better, but it was so systematic and very, I don't want to say bad, but very boring and linear progression. Do we have any more interesting announcements? Oh, Nocturnal Rambler was playing the demo, but it's like 2 hours long. Oh my god, I'm definitely going to check this out. If you guys don't know who this is, this guy has some great Gothic review videos, and I definitely want to hear what he has to say about the Gothic remake. Pretty sure he's gonna be very critical, as he should. So yeah, I'm gonna watch that off stream. Monster Hunter Wilds came out, well, not exactly, it came out for the press and we could see some reviews. I actually wanted to get a review key for the game, but Capcom is very weird. So I'm a YouTuber from Europe, right? So you have contacts from Europe and contacts from US. So if you're a European creator, you have to contact your, obviously, European press release guy, or whatever you want to call him, PR guy. And he told me that my audience is like 90% USA, from USA. So he can't give me the review key because, you know, I'm a European YouTuber with USA audience. So if I contact the USA guy, he will tell me the same thing. So I'm kind of in the middle of 2 fires here, so I couldn't manage to get a review key. I'm going to wait until the game comes out on 28, right? At the end of the month. And I'm going to play it then. Probably make a review, I'm not sure, but I want to continue playing Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 and make a review about that. And my voice is pretty bad right now. I wish they would let us know when the remake for Gothic is actually coming out. If I had to guess, it should be something like next year during the summer, but don't quote me on that. Wait, what? Yeah, that was the case. Like, it's very stupid, and I didn't know what to do. Like, I could only reach out to my European guy, and he told me that my audience is from USA, so he can't send me the review key, at least not for now. But yeah, that's really a dumb excuse. To be honest, that same guy already got me some review keys from Capcom games before, so I can't really blame him. It's like the system that Capcom has. They are very strict when it comes to Capcom creators, and they have this special creator program. So yeah, I would just have to. Who cares? I would buy the game anyway. I want to have a physical release of the game, at least on one of the consoles. I'm also going to play it on PC. So it's not about the review key itself. It's about. So the reality is with reviews, if you don't have a review ready on the release date, your video is going to get a lot less views. So yeah. I'm betting March 15, 2026, 25th anniversary of Gothic. That would be like poetic, I guess. I don't know, but I don't see it coming out before the summer of 2026. Maybe they surprise us with a 2025 release, but judging by the demo, the game still needs a lot of work. But then again, the demo is pretty old by now, so the actual game could be in a much better state currently. Timor says it's planned for 2025. No, I think what he means is that you have this rule when it comes to game release dates. You will see, like, if I go and, for example, I can go to the site that I use from Serbia. It's like where I buy games and stuff. It's Game Center, something like that. And if I find Gothic here, for example, Gothic Remake, it will say 2025 release date. Wait, even though it's not officially confirmed. So yeah, for example, it's going to show. You can see here. I mean, you can't read Serbian, but this is the release date, basically. The release date, 31/12/2025. But that's just a placeholder for developers. So yeah, you shouldn't take this like as a ultimate release date. It's just a placeholder that developers use if they are still not announcing the actual release date. Even for Titan Quest, you can, like, Titan Quest 2, which I'm also very excited for. Go away. Titan Quest 2. You will see the same thing, so I'm gonna show you here. As you can see, Titan Quest, date of release, 31/12/2025, and we still don't have the official release date for Titan Quest 2. I hope I made it clear for you. Yeah, that's just a placeholder. That preview you did for Avowed was a great idea. I'd recommend you to do that for all games that will take a while to review so you can capitalize on the buzz. Yeah, I'm glad I made a video about Avowed before I made the review. And I always want to find an interesting topic about the game. I don't want to just milk the content and just make a video just for the sake of a video. I want to give you my proper, thoughts about at least some parts of the game, maybe like a preview, which I used to do a lot back in the day. I might bring that back now, but it all depends on getting the review key, which is the reality of being a content creator. If you don't get it, you're going to be in a huge deficit and huge handicap when it comes to reviews and just the content about the game. Hey, what's up, the original Joe? Did you just joined? Yeah, you did. Familia and bombardovanje in YouTube homepage is crazy. Yeah, that was the random video I got recommended. It's a famous Serbian dude that makes meme videos. So yeah, I guess that would be it. I talked about everything I wanted to talk about for today at least. I'm moving in a couple of days. I'm moving like on Friday officially, so this is the last time you're going to see this background. I'm going to be in a new apartment with my girlfriend, so it's gonna take at least a couple of days to set everything up. The phone call I had before on the stream was from my internet provider, so I should be able to have internet connection from day one when I move, which is a huge thing. I got a question for you. Do you think you will get a review copy for Outward 2? You don't even have to ask that. Of course, I will, and actually want to do an updated review for Outward 1 soon-ish. They will have like a 6-year anniversary for Outward 1 in a couple of days, and I wanted to make an updated review for that date. I'm still gonna do it, but I might do something else for the anniversary because I love that game, and I will stream the game on March 1st on the anniversary, so there you go. Interesting that the majority is from USA, while huge part of content is related to Eurogen games, non-mainstream RPGs mostly. Can't wait for Gothic Remake as a Gothic fan. I'm not surprised because my audience is like, if you check my videos, my most watched videos on the channel are Gothic mods. So I have a lot of Gothic oh my god, not Gothic, Skyrim. I have a lot of Skyrim videos. So obviously a lot of people from USA love Skyrim, so I have that, and I have various videos about RPGs in general. Even Outward was Outward was watched by a lot of people from USA, so, and I built my channel on Outward pretty much. My channel kind of blew up when Outward came out. You were late for the stream. I will have it as a video if you want to check it out. So I did some reactions to your thoughts about the Gothic Remake demo, about reviews for the remake demo, and I also checked out Asmongold's playthrough, so that would sum it up for this stream. Yeah, like I said before, I think, it's going up. It's like 4K now. I'm pretty sure it won't manage to break the peak, but 10K is very decent for a demo. And people are almost positive in general. Needs like 1% more to be positive in general. So yeah, that's about it for this stream, boys. I'm going to do some packing now and hopefully be out of this apartment by Friday. I don't know if I'm going to have anything in between. Like maybe I managed to pull off a stream tomorrow, but I don't know, we'll see. Or maybe a video. So yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for joining the stream. Thanks for liking. I'm getting very close to 100k subscribers and that silver play button. So if you're not subscribed, I would be very, oh my god, my brain stopped working for a second. I will be very grateful to you if you subscribe and help me reach that huge milestone.
What's your story?
Wait, what?
Why'd they throw you in?
Diego, stop interrupting me. He did that like twice for this stream. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you subscribe. Help your boy reach that 100k subs. And I'll see ya.